Hey guys, it's Mr. Kennedy back with animal reproduction. So let's go through this. When you talk about an overview of animal reproduction, there's two types basically. There's asexual or sexual reproduction. Asexual involves only one parent, so there's absolutely no variation. It can occur by fission, by the parent splitting in part, budding by part of the parent organism growing a new organism, fragmentation or regeneration. That may occur in some invertebrates. Sexual reproduction is going to be the fusion of haploid gametes. The sperm and egg from two different individuals come together to make a new being. It's going to involve gametes. You're going to have a zygote created, which is a fertilized egg. An ovum, of course, is an unfertilized egg, and then a spermatozoon, which is the male gamete. All right, reproductive cycles. Let me talk about a couple of unique cases. Parthenogenesis is when unfertilized eggs develop into an adult. An example would be in honeybees. These are how drones are produced, and drones are actually haploid. They're sterile honeybees, and unlike the workers and the queens that develop from fertilized eggs that are diploid, the drones are just simply workers, but the parthenogenesis is how it occurs. Hermaphrodites are next, and hermaphrodites are organisms that have both female and male reproductive organs, and these animals are usually sessile, they don't move, or they might be burrowing organisms like earthworms over here to the right. And think about it, if you are an animal that is stationary, sessile, or burrows under the ground, the chance of you meeting another organism of your same species diminishes or decreases, so there's an advantage to being hermaphroditic. Now, when we talk about mechanisms of sexual reproduction, you need to understand what fertilization means. Fertilization is whenever you have the sperm and the egg unite to make a zygote. Now, this can occur externally, but if it does, usually you're talking about aquatic. They have to be in some type of liquid in order for this to occur. Or it can happen internally, which is most terrestrial animals. Now, pheromones, which are hormones, are usually linked to reproduction, and pheromones are chemical messengers that let usually the male of the species know that the female is receptive for reproduction. Now, when we talk about gametogenesis, which is the formation of the gametes, there's two types, right? Spermatogenesis is the formation of sperm, and oogeogenesis is the formation of eggs, or oogocytes. Now, there's differences between spermatogenesis and oogogenesis. Spermatogenesis, you're going to start out as one cell, and it's going to develop into 4 unique sperm cells, or more mature gametes. And this is going to occur usually throughout an adult's life, a male's life. Oogeogenesis is going to have an unequal division of the cytoplasm, which is going to create what we call bar bodies or polar bodies, and only one egg usually matures. Now, these mitotic divisions usually occur before birth, and the maturation of the egg usually stops around age 50 in females. Now, just to give you an example of what I was talking about, you can see spermatogenesis here starts out as one cell, and when you get done, you end up with 4 sperm cells from that one. That's spermatogenesis. Now, oogeogenesis is a little bit different. You start out with that same one cell, but because of uncentralized cytokinesis, you have only one cell develop into the ovum or to the egg. The other ones develop into polar bodies, right? So that's what I mean by that. Now, there are hormones that link the entire body together and help maintain our homeostasis. But there are 2 specific reproductive hormones I want to speak of. First one is testosterone. This is formed by the testes, and the main function is for sperm production, and it does cause some secondary sexual characteristics in males to occur, a deeper voice, maybe facial hair. Estrogen is from the ovaries, and its function is egg production and preparing the uterus for the fertilized egg to actually implant, and also some secondary sexual characteristics. Females, that would be their breasts, right? All right, so this is an example, kind of overview of animal reproduction. I hope this helps you, and I will talk to you soon.